Ready. Play.
Didn't understand the celebration. Okay, whatever.
Why? What was his celebration?
This one.
Oh, really? Okay.
And of course, he got kind of booed. Whatever.
But that is, he's not got any bad reaction today from the crowd, has he?
No, indeed. I mean, I had a little bit of volume too, so
maybe
whatever,
there's personal. Maybe it's a personal thing. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's for. Maybe it's
got
for me and you.
He got rightfully booed in the first match.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was then. Maybe that's it.
But I mean, he's not right.
But either way, 6-2, 6-4. I think it was about 1 hour, 20 minutes. Just clinical. Absolutely clinical, as I say. Everything.
Not the fastest match, actually.
No, but that's because the first sort of 4 or 5 games where we had lots of juices.
Yeah, the fastest has been yesterday night.
Yeah.
1:12.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. This is 118, so it wasn't quite 120. But yeah, Daniel Medvedev, 6-2, 6-4 over Alex de Minaur. Where was that match won and lost today? I mean, it's not going to be the longest analysis that we've ever done, that's for sure, Mario.
No. I mean, Daniel played a good match, actually. Very good one. Let's see. Block the noise.
Okay, so yeah, again, it's the message he's got on the camera. I mean, listen, let me react to that. I mean, maybe it wasn't necessarily directed at the Turin crowd because, as we said today, he didn't get much grief, and maybe he did on Sunday for various different reasons. But maybe it was also, look, I need to block out some of the noise that's been going on in the last 48 hours, maybe more from us, perhaps, and the media and other people, for example. Maybe he also needs to, listen, maybe I'm being positive here, Mario, but maybe he just this is the attitude I need to focus 100% on my game, because there was a lack of focus at times in that second set on Sunday against Fritz, at least. But he's very much now. Go on. He's very much now in the block the noise. Yeah, very much now in the race.
I think talking about the next match. No, okay, nothing interesting. Asked about tonight's match, and I mean, he just said that he has no control, of course, over it. So whatever happens.
Oh, I see. Because tonight's match, is there a scenario that's good for Medvedev and a scenario that's bad? I guess tonight he wouldn't want Sinner to win. I don't know.
I think at this point, maybe it's better Sinner to win.
Sinner straight sets win over Fritz, and then it's
probably because at this point,
I think whatever happens now, because Medvedev lost in straights in particular to a rival. Fritz, for example, loses in 3 sets tonight. I mean, de Minaur is de Minaur done? I don't think he's quite done, but I mean, again, 2 straight sets losses for Alex really makes it super difficult for him.
For sure, the next match, he needs to play against Yannick, while Fritz will play against de Minaur. So this puts him for sure in an uncomfortable situation.
Just having a quick look at some scenarios there for Sinner.
Nobody can qualify right now. Fritz can qualify with a win.
Yeah. A Fritz straight sets win?
No, a Fritz win.
A Fritz win of any sort. Okay.
Sinner cannot qualify already today.
Listen, this is my quick take, and sometimes you need a pen and paper and some time to do this. But I think my quick take is that Daniel has now put himself in with a chance, but I think he still needs to beat Yannick. I think qualify with 1 win.
That's why I would prefer, if I'm Daniel, I would probably prefer, Sinner wins in straight, so maybe you just need 1 set. And so maybe, I don't know, we've seen Sinner last year, he was qualified, he won anyway against Rune, but I mean, for sure, it's better to face an opponent in, I don't know, which is in a comfortable position right now. I don't know what's better. Yes, he would still need a great result because, it's difficult to advance to the semifinal with a 1-2 record. It's really difficult.
Yeah, especially if you lose one of those in straight sets, as he did in the first match. I know he's won in straight today, but yeah, maybe a 3-set loss to Yannick on Thursday, combined with a win, for example. But then he'd be relying on Minaur to beat Taylor, still. And then the three of them would have a 1-2 record. And because Medvedev lost in 3 against Yannick, that might help him, particularly if de Minaur, for example, won in straight sets. I think de Minaur is pretty much toast. But given that combination and given the likelihood that Sinner wins tonight, I think that even a Sinner win tonight would probably mean Daniil has to probably beat Yannick somehow. But now he's put himself in with a chance, because if he lost today, he could well be the one, just like de Minaur, who was out. Whereas now,
if he lost today, actually, it would have been very difficult for him because,
exactly,
while de Minaur is out, if Fritz wins today, Medvedev losing would have been out if Yannick wins, and Yannick win is kind of the result which feels the most possible one. So a Yannick win tonight and Medvedev is out if Medvedev loses today. He didn't, and so I mean he did what he needed. At times I'm like, when you lose a match at the ATP Finals or the WTA Finals, in my opinion, you don't even have to do that much calculation. I think for Danilis, I have to win every time right now if I have to progress. And I think it will be the same even against Yannick. So let's see if he will face, a more.
I mean, he may face a Yannick. He may face a Yannick that's already pretty much in the semifinals.
Yeah, that's why I think it's probably the best scenario for him, because if Fritz wins tonight, Fritz wins the group, and Sinner Medvedev would be a quarterfinal, and that would be
right.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad situation for Daniil, because I win, I progress. I lose, I go home, and it's not kind of a bad situation. At least you don't have many calculations to do. But
a Sinner
would be uncountable.
A Sinner who is he'll still be super competitive, desperate to win the group 3-0, but it'll be Sinner like 0.5%, little bit. And we have seen 1 or 2 situations, including at the WTA Finals last week.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we got to a deciding set tiebreak, and I go down 0-3, and I'm okay. Okay, it's lost. Bye.
Exactly. And if Yannick wins 2 matches and lose a third one in a deciding set tiebreak, probably still wins.
I remember Daniil faced Djokovic, and Djokovic didn't need anything. Daniil desperately needed a win.
2 years
Daniil
ago.
desperately needed a win. Yeah. And Djokovic won in like 3 hours and 20 minutes at a deciding set tiebreak.
Yeah, and Djokovic was feeling a little bit sick, I think, and really pushed himself.
That too also.
People were like, I don't know, this could end up costing him the semis or the final because he's pushed himself so much. But, he's a competitive animal, and that is fine. Daniil Medvedev, though, today, extremely clinical, I think. As I say, pretty much flawless display from him, and arguably one of his best of the season, coming maybe just at the point he needed it most, when the demons were circling. And I don't mean the demon of de Minaur, because he was not circling today in that manner. But it was Daniil Medvedev that put the doubters to bed, at least for a couple more days. And now he gives himself a chance, at least, to qualify for the semifinals. Mario, big thanks for joining me today.
No, thank you. Thank you.
And to everybody else, you know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.